What do you fear more? The darkness within you, or the life you'll be forced to live if you never learn to control it? Most people never answer that question. Most people never even dare to think about it, because the moment you confront it, you realize the truth. You are not one person, you are two. The first is the surface self, polite, obedient, predictable, shaped by society like soft clay. It bows to expectations, conforms to opinions, and tries desperately to be accepted. This is the version of you built by childhood conditioning, by teachers and adults who wanted you calm and easy to manage, by a society that profits when you're silent and compliant. The second is the shadow self, the one you buried long ago, the one that wants more, demands more, feels more, the one that pushes when everyone else hesitates, the one that doesn't want approval but power, not validation but mastery. You know this version. You felt it in moments of anger, ambition, or desperation. That sudden surge of clarity where everything becomes simple and sharp. That's the real you before the world softened you. Psychologists call this the shadow. Philosophers call it the inner sovereign. Machiavelli called it virtù, not virtue as in goodness, but strength, courage, self-command, the ability to bend fate with your will. And right now, as you listen, that part of you is waking up, because you're tired, not physically, spiritually, mentally, psychologically. Tired of being underestimated, tired of living beneath your potential, tired of pretending you're less than what you know you are. You're tired of being told to calm down, sit down, slow down, be realistic, be nice, be humble. You're tired of the world shrinking you. And somewhere deep inside, a voice whispers, "Enough." That voice is your evolution. It is your rebellion. It is the beginning of your rise. You can feel it, can't you? That internal pressure building, like something inside you is clawing at the walls of your rib cage, demanding to be released. And that thing inside you, it isn't your weakness, it's your suppressed strength. Your life is not suffering because you're too much. Your life is suffering because you've forced yourself to be less ambitious, less intense, less focused, less hungry, less dangerous. But tell me, who told you that being dangerous is wrong? Weakness destroys more lives than power ever will. Cowardice ruins more destinies than ambition ever could. Submission kills more potential than any enemy. The world is not threatened by your darkness. It is threatened by your greatness. And so they taught you to fear your own strength. But not anymore. Because once you confront your shadow, you don't become cruel. You become complete. You stop negotiating with your excuses. You stop apologizing for your desires. You stop waiting for someone to choose you, approve you, or save you. You become the one who decides. And when that happens, everything changes. The Birth of the Inner King. Machiavelli wrote that a ruler must learn how to be both fox and lion, wise enough to anticipate danger, strong enough to crush it. This isn't about politics. It's about self-rule. You are the kingdom. Your mind is the battlefield. Your future is the territory being fought over. The fox inside you is your strategy, your ability to observe, anticipate, adapt. The lion inside you is your strength, your discipline, your tenacity, your refusal to bend. Most people live as neither. They float through life like leaves in the wind, hoping circumstances will arrange themselves in their favor. But you're here because you feel the call to become something more than a leaf, to become the wind itself. And the first step is this: stop lying to yourself. Stop telling yourself tomorrow will be easier. Stop telling yourself someone will notice your potential. Stop telling yourself that things will fall into place on their own. Nothing changes until you do. Nothing moves until you push. Nothing begins until you confront the part of you that's been sabotaging your destiny. Because the truth is painfully simple. You don't need more time. You need more courage. Courage to face your habits. Courage to face your laziness. Courage to face your fears. Courage to face your own reflection without excuses. Self-mastery is brutal. Not because it demands perfection, but because it demands honesty. Look at your life right now. What are you avoiding? Which dream have you abandoned? Which promise have you broken? Which potential have you betrayed? These are not weaknesses. They are opportunities. They are the broken pieces waiting for you to forge something stronger, because power is not given, power is built. And every brick is made of a moment where you refused to break. But you need to understand something. If these words are cutting into you, if they're waking something up, if you feel that fire rising in your chest, pause, breathe, hit like and subscribe. Not for the algorithm, not for me, but so you stay connected to the path you're stepping into right now, a path of strength, clarity, and self-command. Now, let's go deeper. The dark path of self-rebirth. Transformation is not light. Transformation is not comfortable. Transformation is violent, not toward others, toward the parts of yourself that must die, so a stronger version can rise. Your old habits must die. Your weak thoughts must die. Your dependence on approval must die. Your fear of judgment must die. Your attachment to comfort must die. People misunderstand darkness. They think it's about hate or cruelty. But real darkness is simply the willingness to face what others avoid. Pain, discipline, loneliness, responsibility, truth. You can't rise without going through these things. There is no light without descent. There is no crown without sacrifice. There is no power without struggle. The caterpillar dissolves into nothing before becoming a butterfly. The sword is beaten and burned before it becomes sharp. The diamond suffers immense pressure before it shines. Why should you be any different? You think greatness comes from comfort. No. Greatness grows in the shadows. Greatness grows in isolation. Greatness grows in silence. Greatness grows in those nights where doubt bites your soul and you keep working anyway. Greatness grows when nobody believes in you, but you believe in yourself with an intensity that scares you. You want strength? Then stop avoiding the weight. Stop avoiding the challenge. Stop avoiding the mirror. The darkness you fear is your training ground, your crucible, your birthplace. Because inside that darkness is the version of you who doesn't break. The version who doesn't run. The version who doesn't fold at the first sign of hardship. Inside that darkness is your king. And once he rises, once he steps forward, once he takes control, your old life cannot survive. The psychology of power. Psychologists will tell you that identity is fluid, that you can rewrite yourself at any moment. And they're right. But they rarely tell you the deeper truth. Identity stabilizes around the struggle you refuse to avoid. If you avoid difficulty, you build the identity of a coward. If you avoid discipline, you build the identity of a slave to your impulses. If you avoid truth, you build the identity of a liar, especially to yourself. But if you confront pain and face your fears and hold yourself accountable and walk the path others flee, you become the person everyone secretly wishes they could be. The one with clarity, the one with backbone, the one who is not shaken by the world, but shakes the world by his presence. This is not arrogance. This is sovereignty. The moment you choose who you want to be, and carve that identity into existence, you stop being a character in someone else's story. You become the author. You become the architect. You are here to leave a mark. You are not here to be harmless. You are here to be capable. You are not here to be liked. You are here to be respected, first by yourself, then by the world. And everything begins the moment you stop running from yourself and start commanding yourself. If this message cracked something open inside you, if you feel that shift, that pull, that awakening, then don't walk away from it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Not as a favor, but as a declaration that you are done living small, done living quiet, done living weak. It's time to rise. Your shadow is waiting, your crown is waiting, your future is waiting, and your evolution begins now.